Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trenton Peabody for tonight's ball game between Trenton Peabody and Jackson Southside. I'm Dan Hughes, and Terry Clement will be along very shortly as he's down on the field getting ready to probably talk to Coach Jacobs. So we'll have that for you in just a few minutes. But tonight, it's a ball game between Peabody, who is 2-0 on the season, taking on Jackson Southside, 0-3 on the season, but they always play us pretty tough. We look forward to telling you more about this ball game and maybe look back to week before last when Peabody and Martin Westview tangled right here in Trenton at Trenton High School. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
At Tyson Foods, we're on a journey that is grounded in heritage and humility while embracing ambition and growth. We are transforming into a different kind of food company with unparalleled capability that spans agriculture to dining culture. And while the value of our company has grown substantially in the past few years, we are just getting started. We are disciplined and focused operators. We manage capital thoughtfully and courageously. We are dynamic entrepreneurs, innovators, and brand builders. These are essential elements of who we are and what we do, but alone they do not explain Tyson Foods. We're a food company, we're a family, and we're taking a big step forward. The entrepreneurial spirit that fueled our founders fuels us. We feel and embrace a responsibility to create a better future. To do so, we must acknowledge that the world is changing. The people, customers, markets, and technology of tomorrow will not be the same as they are today. As our world grows, challenges are becoming more complex and opportunities are taking new forms. The basics of life, like good food and enough resources, are not givens. They must be preserved, reimagined, and created, simply and ambitiously, at a meaningful scale. The world is changing, and so are we. Not simply reacting to change, but embracing it so we can thrive within it. It is time for us to think differently about the role Tyson Foods plays in our world. To inspire our next chapter and guide our team, we have defined a new purpose for our company. A purpose that unifies how we do more than our part to ensure the world thrives, while also constantly pursuing growth to ensure Tyson Foods thrives. At Tyson Foods, we make real, accessible, and inspiring food. We do it sustainably, creatively, and transparently at a scale that matters, because Tyson Foods exists to raise the world's expectations for how much good food can do.
Thank you, Dan. We're here with head coach Shane Jacobs. Coach, week off last week. How did your off week go, and how's this week been?
The off week was really good. We had a lot of things that we needed to work on, a lot of little things, and so I think we got a lot better last week. And then I had a good week of preparation this week, and so I think we had an opportunity to heal up a little bit last week. We were banged up after that Milan Westview game, and so we kind of got healed up a little bit and got a lot better, and I think we're prepared for tonight.
Watching this Southside group on film, typical Southside, they're athletic, look to be pretty physical. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, exactly that. You know, they're extremely physical. They're going to have a lot of guys in the box. They play a 5-man front, and so it'll be tough sledding, kind of running the ball. The offensive line will need to be physical up front, but they're very athletic offensively. Quarterback throws it well, and got a good little shifty running back, and so it's a good football team. I know they're 0-3, but the schedule they've played, I think a lot of people would be 0-3.
I agree with that. They've played some heavyweights. Talk about Sam Driggers a year ago right now versus right now.
Yeah, I think Sam's maturity is obvious, even to the average fan. He's very obvious his maturity, his control of the offense, taking care of the ball, making great decisions. His poise under pressure is evidenced 2 weeks ago. So Sam has certainly had a really good year. He's grown a lot from last year and continues to get better each week.
Injury-wise,
Yeah, I think we're good. We, as I said, we had some kind of knick-knack injuries, and we've held Kalik out of contact for 2 weeks, and he'll be ready to go tonight. And so, like I said, that bye week was come at a good time, even though it was early in the season.
Coach, good luck tonight, and get after it.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Dan, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Terry Clement and Coach Shane Jacobs, as he has got his troops on the field right now taking the warm-ups. And large in number, that's Jackson Southside. They're over here to our left as well as the sun shines in, and it's kind of hard for us to see some of the things that's going on downstairs as these teams are getting ready to meet. The winning streak on the line here for Trenton Peabody, and the number one ranking, of course, always in effect here with Trenton Peabody in this home game tonight. If you're in the area, we urge you to come on out. It's going to be a dandy night for some football action here at Trenton Peabody. Let's take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to be looking at some highlights from 2 weeks ago. Stay tuned.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Welcome back to Trenton Peabody, where both teams on the field right now are getting ready for tonight's ball game. About 46 minutes away from kickoff time. It'll be Trenton Peabody playing host tonight to Jackson Southside. The Hawks come flying in here from Jackson, Tennessee. But let's go back now 2 weeks to the second game of the year. The opponent is Martin Westfield. This turns out to be one of the most talked about games in the state of Tennessee. Of course, Martin Westfield came in with their quarterback, who is Alabama bound, and rightfully so. You'll see him play on Saturday, and you may see him playing on Sunday sooner or later. But let's go back now and let's catch the highlights. Worthy Road Studios presents the highlights of from Zach Scrub. And he put that together. Let's go now. Worthy Road Studios presents highlights from 2 weeks ago.
We talked about it, okay? It's a 5-star player, greatest football player any of you guys will ever play. All right, here's the thing. This is the best football team this kid has ever seen. So we got a 5-star player versus a 5-star football team. You guys have earned the opportunity for this atmosphere that you're going to play in tonight. You guys have earned the opportunity for 4,500 people to pay to get into the stadium to see not the best team in West Tennessee, not the best team in the state of Tennessee. Tennessee. But the best freaking program in the entire state of Tennessee is in Trenton.
We got ball, baby. Hey, tonight's the night, baby. Hey, let's make him show. Let's make him show us why he got what he got. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at?
Ganaway takes the ball, goes straight ahead, leans to the right. He's gone. Touchdown, Tide. 7-0 to the Tide. There's a snap, goes back, gets some pressure, looking for an opening, fires it toward the sideline. It's intercepted. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, got him open, touchdown Tide! 21-14 Tide. 1:07 remaining in the half. 21-14 the score. Peabody leading, and that's the end of the first half.
The name of the game was the 5-star quarterback versus the 5-star team. And for a 5-star team, they freaking act like with 5-star mentality. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Go, attack, every snap, every play, get after these guys. Let's go, guys.
Well, they're in the I formation. Let's see. Driggers keeps, goes straight ahead. Let's see. They come toward there, and it's touchdown Tide. 27-14 Peabody. Long count. Snap, drops, 3 steps back, looks, fires it. Intercepted!
Yes, sir.
Tide! Oh, my.
DeMarcus Key got the interception.
And that's where Peabody will do or die right here. 1:39 remaining. Out of the gun goes Driggers. There's the snap. He fires it to the left side. It's complete. And fighting up toward the 40-yard line. There's the snap. And he fires it. It's complete. And still on his feet. And out of bounds. There's the snap. There's the look. Fires it up the middle. It's complete. Down to the 18. There goes Ganaway, and he avoids one tackle. He's going to turn the corner.
He may get in
there.
there.
15 to the 10 to the 5, and he fights his way in.
2 seconds.
He is down at maybe the 1-yard line. We're going for the field goal. Who we got?
Chase Minton.
From about the 8-yard line. Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect! And Peabody has won it 31-29. It was perfect, and Peabody takes the win 31-29. But you got to stop right here and say this. What a ball game.
All the respect in the world to those guys and that football player over there. He's a great player. You guys played your butts off. Proud of y'all. Love you guys. Y'all have a great weekend.
Outstanding work by Zach Scruggs, student.
That's pretty good right there.
He's not a student. He's a graduate, and that is put together extremely well.
It is, and I kind of found out about this. I was down there when I was about to interview Coach Jacobs, and I noticed he had the microphone thing there, and I saw it come up there. I said, "Are you mic'd tonight?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Maybe." He said, "Just depends." But, no, Zach, very, very good work right there.
Excellent work. And also at halftime, we're going to have the highlights of the first half. And we'll be able to look back and to take a look at some of the plays the first half that has put this together as we get to halftime. Big game tonight is Jackson Southside. The Tide needs to roll. They will continue to roll in this ball game as they take on Jackson Southside, who is not off to the best of starts.
They're not. They're 0-3. Now they've lost to 3 pretty good football teams: Ripley, Huntington, and Hardin County last week. That's But now, hey, we hadn't played any cupcakes either with Milan and Westview. So I mean, you've got a team in Jackson Southside. They're big, they're strong, they're physical, they're athletic. They always are. They're in Class 4A, and they're there for a reason. And it's going to be a good test for this Peabody offensive line. They're the ones that I want to see tonight. I know the last 2 years we played them, I think it was 30-7 a couple of years ago and 40-13. But if you remember at the half last year, it was 13-9 in favor of Southside. They made a big play right before the half. So, great job by this coaching staff in their scheduling. You play Milan, who is a bigger team. You play Westview, who is a bigger team. You're playing Southside, who is a bigger team, all to get these guys ready for November.
That's right, and Chattanooga in December.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
The plan.
You ask Coach a very interesting question downstairs as to what the difference of being off last week will make, and it's not what he wanted.
No, it's really not. And he and I communicated a lot during the off week, and I know they were trying to find the right game. Now look, could we have played Dyersburg last week? Sure. We didn't need that. Our kids, after 2 very physical games with Milan and with Westview, had expended a lot of energy. We had some people banged up. As he mentioned, we needed either and I hate to use this word, a cupcake, or, we needed not to play. And like I said, he and I communicated a lot, and I think he wanted to play. I dang sure wanted us to play because I enjoy being here on Friday nights so much. But having the week off, I told him, I said, having this week off is not the worst thing in the world right now. Kalik shoulders, matter of fact, on that last run you saw on Zach's video, that when he got down to the one is where he injured his shoulder. And so, they're hoping tonight we can, get out ahead and get him out of the ball game. He's not going to start on defense. Kylan Wade's going to start at that safety position. And, but we needed to play the right team. I told him, I said, Coach, you got to understand, the teams that you want to play, they ain't going to want to play you right now, I said the teams that might want to play you, thinking of breaking that winning streak, we don't really need to play. So
that's very true.
And of course, I don't do this very often, but I got on Coach T, and of course a lot of the Dyersburg fans were kind of calling out Trenton Peabody, and I'm sitting here thinking, guys, you really don't know what you're doing, but it's fans.
That's fans.
It's fans.
It would
be a great matchup. Trust me, Dyersburg's good. I think we're good. It would be a great matchup if we could get these two teams together. It just didn't need to happen last Friday night.
You need time to take a breath.
Yeah, you do. And, of course, Coach Jacobs, I think, was taking some ribbon for, not playing Dyersburg but moving the Lake County game to that. He made a very, very valid point. To me, he said, this is probably for the region championship. And he said, I just feel like the region championship needs to be settled on the field. And so, we could have taken the COVID forfeit, been 3-0, and let's face it, going to be region champions, as long as another Gibson County doesn't happen from 3 years ago. But, he didn't want to win that way. That's not his way. That's not his way. That's not the right way to win. And so, but
you need to earn it on the field.
Absolutely.
And that is his philosophy, and so far his philosophy has been perfect.
It has.
Since
we've been here anyway.
Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit, they care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
We're back here at Trenton Peabody. Both teams still on the field taking warm-ups. That's Trenton Peabody and, of course, the Hawks of Jackson Southside. They're visiting here tonight. We're about 32 minutes away from kickoff time. Right now, let's go to the starting lineups.
As we look at the starting lineups for Trenton Peabody, starting at quarterback, of course, is Sam Driggers, number 16. The junior is 20 for 31. 64.5% completion rating percentage, 252 yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. Starting at running back is number 7, Khalid Ganaway, 56 carries, 407 yards, 4 touchdowns on the year. He is the reigning Mr. Football in Class 2A. The 3 receivers, number 5, Malik Ganaway. Malik finally kind of got on track last week. He has 8 receptions for 99 yards, 12.4 yard per catch average. He has not gotten into the end zone yet, but I expect that to change very, very shortly. DeMarcus Key, the man who had his coming out party last week, 9 catches on the season, 126 yards, 14-yard average per catch, and he has caught both of Sam's touchdown passes. The other wide receiver, who is the one I'm really ready to see him get on track on the offensive side of the football, and that's Derek Key, number 9, the junior. 2 catches, 23 yards, 11.5-yard average. He has not gotten into the end zone yet. The tight end we think is going to be Riley Vanderver. You're going to see Jordan Shepard there. I think you're probably going to see Ethan Ray at some point in time tonight. Ethan hasn't been feeling good, and so he hasn't practiced much, if any, this week. And so I think you'll see Vanderver get the start, and you'll also see Shepard in there as well. The offensive line, Connor Meadows anchors that line, number 50, the senior, going on a visit to UT Martin tomorrow. He's also been on visits to some other OVC schools. Had a man tell me today that they think he is a little bit above an OVC lineman, but that I know UT Martin is after him pretty hard. That's one of my alma maters. Left guard, Isaac DeHaan, the junior. Isaac's fighting a little bit of a banged-up shoulder, but he's going to be good to go tonight. The center is going to be Jet McAllister. You know, Jet's been battling some knee trouble, but I talked to him in pregame down there, and he said he was ready to go. The right side of the line, David Witten, the junior, number 57, will start at right guard, and Ed Burns will start at right tackle. He is a senior. On the defensive side for Trenton Peabody, starting at defensive end will be number 34, Jordan Shepard. 6 tackles on the season so far, 4 quarterback hurries. Defensive tackle Connor Meadows, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 assist on the season. Is a lot of teams have been trying to run to the outside to get away from Connor and from the other defensive tackle, Keandre Woolfork. Keandre has 6 tackles and has 2 quarterback hurries. The other defensive end, Jason Baskerville, number 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, has a sack, got that last week again, or 2 weeks ago, against Ty Simpson, a forced fumble, and has 2 quarterback hurries. The linebackers, number 6, Jacoby Albies at the Sam linebacker, the strong side linebacker, 8 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and he has 2 sacks. Got a sack also a couple of weeks ago. In the middle, London Burkett, number 3, the junior, leads the team with 17 total stops, has 1 tackle for loss, 1 hurry, and 1 fumble recovery. The weak side linebacker tonight will be number 85, McCoy Sewell. He'll step in for Ethan Ray once again. And, man, I'm telling you something. If there's a most improved, I guess for lack of a better word, Dan, on this defense, it has to go to McCoy Sewell so far during this season. 12 total stops, a tackle for loss, a quarterback hurry, a fumble recovery, and he also has a sack. Across the back, Malik Ganaway will be at one corner, 11 total tackles, has a tackle for loss, pass breakup, and a forced fumble. DeMarcus Key, number 1, will start at the other cornerback, 7 total tackles, 4 pass breakups, 1 interception, and a tackle for loss. The 2 safeties, number 9, Derek Key, 10 total tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and stepping in for Khalid Ganaway to try to give his shoulder a little bit of a rest is number 2, Kylan Wade, with 3 total stops so far on this young season. The specialist for Trenton Peabody doing the punting will be Parker Vernon. Parker has 5 punts for a 27-yard average. Doing the extra points will be none other than the man of 2 weeks ago, Chase Minton. He's 9 of 9 for extra points, and he's got 1 very, very important field goal to his credit for 12 total points. And Parker will be handling the kickoff duties for the Golden Tide tonight. And that's a look at your starting lineups. We will be back on the Tyson pregame show after we take a 3-minute break.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
I want to remind everybody that those starting lineups were brought to you by McLean Power Systems out of Trenton. It's now time for Terry's list of losers. Did pretty well last week, or 2 weeks ago.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, let's go over these. And the first one on the list, you're picking the loser, is Chester County and Adamsville.
Man, I tell you what, I think that's going to be a barn burner, slobber knocker down in McNairy County, but I'm going to pick Chester County as the loser.
Chester County the loser in that one. Brighton and Covington.
I think that's Brighton's going to be the loser in that contest.
Let's skip down now and go USJ and Hardin County.
Well, I tell you what, I think that may be a little bit of an offensive game right there, but I'm going to pick USJ as the Hardin County homecoming loser.
Ripley takes on Northside. That game's in Jackson.
I think Northside will be your loser in that contest.
And Dyersburg and Munford.
I tell you what, Dyersburg is pretty stout. I'm going to pick Mumford as the loser right there.
Big game right here to choose is Huntington and Riverside.
You know, it is, especially if you listen to the Riverside folks. Man, I tell you what, Coach Swinson has got Huntington rolling. I'm going to pick Riverside as the loser. I may miss that one, though. I may miss that. That's going to be a good ball game.
I kind of think it's a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
South Fulton and West Carroll.
I'm going to take South Fulton as the loser.
Another interesting pick will be Crockett County. They're playing at Bolivar.
I think Crockett County will roll in that game, so I think Bolivar will be the loser.
JCS plays ECS.
You got a quarter? I'm going to pick ECS as the loser.
Okay.
Jackson Christian's got a really good running game, and I think if you can run the football in high school football and you can control the clock, you can dictate tempo and you can do a lot of things. So I'm going to pick ECS as the loser.
Dresden and Gibson County.
I'm going to pick Dresden as the loser.
Then we've got Scotts Hill playing at Gleason.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about Gleason. I know maybe a little bit more about Scotts Hill, so I'm going to pick Gleason as the loser. I'm picking a lot of road teams to win tonight. So
here's another one. You'll probably pick a road team to win, Brentwood and Henry County.
You know, I had a conversation with a friend of mine from Middle Tennessee yesterday about this game itself, and a lot of the Middle Tennessee prognosticators are picking Brentwood by 14. Now, it's a long ride from Brentwood to Paris, Tennessee. I'm going to pick in the upset special Brentwood to be the loser.
Circle that one. Then we have the team that's been the talk of West Tennessee for a while, and that's South Gibson, and they've traveled to Shelby County to take on Kirby.
They do, and bless their hearts for making that trip down there, and I think this one may be over with quick. I'm going to pick Kirby as the loser.
Waverly and McNairy Central.
I think McNairy will be the loser on that one.
And Liberty and Milan.
Let's don't pick that one. Bless their hearts. Liberty. Look, Scott Aiken's a good friend of mine, and I think he kind of was afraid this type of season might happen to him. They're having trouble getting kids out. They're having trouble getting kids to that school. Their enrollment is about half of what of what they were expecting. They're playing in this 4A region. Lexington went down there and beat them 62-0. Milan Liberty's going to be the loser, but I do kind of I hate it for Scott, and he's a good guy and he's a good football coach. We played together in college, but Liberty's definitely going to be your loser right there.
McKenzie and Obion.
Obion's going to be your loser by far.
McKenzie is the team to watch.
They are.
Union City and TCA.
I'm going to pick TCA as the loser. I think Union City is going to get that offense rolling. And matter of fact, Dan, Worthy Road Studio will be carrying the live stream of the TCA Union City game tonight, as well as that Jackson Christian and Evangelical Christian School matchup. So you'll be able to I don't know why you'd want to tune in to somebody other than me and you,
That's
but
right.
if you want to, you do have a couple of other options courtesy of Worthy Road Studio. No, and I tell you what, we need to – I know he's our boss and he pays us and he's not paying me to say this. I'm going to tell you something. Paul's done a great job getting these live streams going, and I know you touched a little bit on Westview while I was down on the field, but I need to put a couple of pennies in there. People have no idea how many times I know you've been asked, I've been asked, number one, about Ty Simpson. Matter of fact, I got a phone call the next morning, and the question I got asked was, we know he's good, but is he Alabama good? Folks, no doubt he is. And and Coach Jacobs said this after the game, if you have an opportunity to go see that young man play. Matter of fact, a friend of mine is going to the Westview Fairview game tonight just to watch Ty Simpson, and my words to him were, "You're not going to be disappointed."
No, I've done this for a long time, Terry. I've seen a lot in state tournaments, done the state championships all the way back when they were playing at Vanderbilt, and I don't know that I have seen a better quarterback in any of those games, any other games that I've broadcast, than Simpson. I told you coming over here, he can play anywhere from Michigan to Miami to Maine to Hawaii.
Yep.
It doesn't make any difference. And you'll see him play on Saturday. Wouldn't surprise me if the young man stays healthy. You'll see him on Sunday.
Absolutely. I've had the privilege of being able to coach a few quarterbacks. Some that played or one that played in the SEC. This kid's better. He really is, and I hate to say that about one of my own kids, but I'm being truthful. This kid can put zip on the ball. He can put touch on the ball. He's got a good quick release. His ball is a catchable ball. A lot of times, quarterbacks, they can throw the ball a long way. They can put it, but you have to throw a catchable football. He throws a very, very catchable football, very tight spiral. Not to mention his legs. He's got great footwork. There were a couple of times where we had three guys around him, and we weren't able to get him on the ground.
That's right.
And even the 69-yard run that he broke. I think our kids are pretty quick in the secondary, and we weren't catching him. And I'm not so sure he wasn't opening up the gap just a little bit. So he is and from what I understand, and I spoke to him briefly after the game and just congratulated him, wished him luck. Very well-mannered young man, of course, excuse me, coach's son, so very high football IQ. I haven't heard from people anywhere in West Tennessee a negative word about the young man.
No.
And so we wish him the best of luck. Glad we won't have to see him again. And unless we watch him on TV.
I hope I see him in Chattanooga.
That would be fun.
That would be fun to see.
Nice, but we won't have to be facing off against him.
Let's take a 4-minute break. A 4-minute break right now, and we'll be back with more from Trenton Peabody.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today. And as always, roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Riverlocal Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
All right, we are back. Walter Kilzer Stadium, 9.5 minutes.
Cap change.
The clock, cap change. We're sporting the new caps that the baseball team are selling. $30 donation gets you this fine Nike cap. I tell you what, Dan, this is a good feeling cap.
It's silky.
It is silky. Low profile, and we've just had the alma mater, and we have had the national anthem by the Trenton Peabody marching band, and they did a marvelous job as always. And Dan, we're getting ready for some football.
That's right, and Tyson brings you the Tyson Foods brings you the pregame show and first quarter action. We'll have that for you also, but right now it's Tyson, and we appreciate it so very much. Our sponsors include Seiler Thornton Insurance, Elite Dental, Bradley Owens Attorney at Law, Eddie's Pharmacy, Amy Greer State Farm Insurance, Christian Family Medicine, Duncan's Pharmacy, Trenton Health and Rehabilitation, Anderson's Furniture, H&R Agri-Power, Tyson Foods, Lonnie Cobb, in Henderson, Raspberry Towing, Trenton Light and Water, Bell Shirt and Sign, Polly Lawrence Funeral Home, Amy McLemore, Town and Country Realtors, and by Gibson Connect. Jennifer McEwen, attorney, Gibson County Animal Shelter, Gibson County Utility District, Utility Solutions Underground, and J&B Motors, and McLean Power Systems of Trenton. Those are our valued sponsors. Well, the band's lined up for the team to enter, and I see some helmets coming around the right side over there as we get ready for the start of this one. Let's take a 2-minute break right now, and we'll be back with more from Trenton Peabody.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Back here at Walter Kilzer Stadium, campus of Peabody High School, and as you see coming in from our left is the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide. You'll see them on your screen here in just a minute, being led by a couple of coaches and carrying the flags. And
here they come.
Man, that's a great thing that those kids do, and especially this weekend, the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and that's one of the many things that has impressed me about this program ever since we've been coming over here to do games.
Exactly right, and how many places that you go that the alma mater means something? It's sung before this game. It'll be sung after this game.
That's right. That's right.
This is another tradition that you're talking about with the players bringing in the Tennessee flag and the United States flag, followed by the team. And they'll parade all the way around here and go down to the goal post and be ready to enter. The team captains are lined up. Terry, who we got for Peabody tonight?
For Peabody, we have number 5, Malik Ganaway, number 10, Riley Vandiver, and number 64, Isaac DeHaan. And we want to say a special give a special shout-out to the DeHaan clan up in Chicago. We know they're watching tonight, and we're always glad to have those fine people watching.
Always.
For Jackson Southside, I see number 10, Cameron Anderson. I see number 45, Clay Westover. I see number 3, Charlie Hartshaw. I tell you what, I'm ready for Hartshaw and Westover to graduate. They've been around, seems like forever. And then number 74, offensive defensive lineman Clayton Atkins, another senior. Dan, I'm going to say if Peabody wins the toss, we're going to take the football. What do you think?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, Peabody, as the captains are ready to meet at the center, waiting on the official to make the motion, and they will meet, and we will take you there to the center of the field.
Dan, one other, I guess, interesting angle that we haven't talked about, a little bit of a family rivalry tonight, as number 43, Chase Val, sophomore fullback linebacker, is the son of Peabody defensive coordinator Tab Val.
That'd be tough.
That would be really, really tough. It's I tell you what, I had the pleasure of getting to coach a couple of my boys in various sports, and that's tough in itself, but it's a lot of fun also. It would have to be tough if I was coaching against them, but I'm sure for the next 2.5 hours, each of the Vals will do what they're supposed to do. That's right.
And I'll guarantee you that. We're still waiting now. I guess they're looking at the clock because the clock says 3:50 till kickoff time. I think everybody's just a little bit early and getting ready maybe, and it's kind of unique.
I think everybody's anxious. We didn't get to play last week, and even though it was nice having being at home on a Friday night, that doesn't happen very often until about the middle of March for me. But we still wanted to play some football, and I think, like you said, everybody's ready, and we've I won't say jumped the gun, but have gotten ready a little bit earlier. The official, the white hat down there, and I haven't gotten a good look at him to see if I know who it is or not, but he's looking up there at the clock, and I think he's going to go at about the 3-minute mark.
Got a good crowd here tonight.
We do have a good crowd.
From especially on Peabody's side, and I think a third of them's over at the concession stand getting ready. There's a huge crowd over there.
Huge crowd over
Southside brought decent crowd.
Respectable.
And looking forward to that. And now the captains are going to meet at the center of the field for the toss of the coin. It's about time to battle here.
We're going to have sound tonight. So do we need to go silent?
We're going to go silent.
All right, man, you've been chosen as captains for your teams tonight. You're obviously leaders. As leaders, we expect you to be an example as far as sportsmanship goes. We're going to expect that out of everybody all night long. We're going to refer to you as white. We're going to refer to you as black. I've got a coin here that's got a T on one side, an H on the other. I'm going to flip it and catch it. If I drop it, I'll pick it up and do it again, okay? Tell me right now what you're going to call. Heads?
He's calling heads.
Calling heads. And it is tails. You have won. What would you like to do? You want to receive. Okay, which way would you like to kick?
White team, come to me. White team, come over here with me.
There you saw it, and Peabody has won the toss. And they, of course, as you said, Terry, are going to receive to start this football game. The handshakes across the way as Southside, the Hawks, and the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody are ready to meet.
The number 1 ranked Golden Tide of Peabody, ranked number 1 in class single A this week, as they received 9 first place votes. They actually received 11 last week, and then
who voted against it?
Well, got a couple that voted for Fayetteville, and then one that voted for South Pittsburgh, and one that voted for Cloudland.
There they come. The Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody coming through the golden smoke from across the way.
Holders of the 5th longest winning streak, not in the state, not in the South, but in the country.
I say the world.
The world, okay. We can say that. We can say that.
Well, we're settling in now, and it's time for some football, and Trenton Peabody will have the football to start this first quarter of play here tonight. And it's going to be just good to sit down and watch some football.
It is. You know, Dan, I guess football is officially begun. Is every level of play from junior pro, or excuse me, my grandsons would be upset with me, from flag football all the way up to the NFL is now in season, and great time of the year. Football weather tonight.
It's perfect. Ganaway back deep for Trenton Peabody.
Ganaway on one side, Jason Baskerville on the other. They are flanked by Malik Ganaway and DeMarcus Key. And I really would be surprised if one of those four has the ball kicked to them.
Christian Lowe is kicking off for Jackson Southside. Waiting for the whistle. There it is, and it's a short end over end, taken at the 24, out to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. Works his way to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He may be gone. 40, 30, 20. Listen to this. Touchdown Tide!
Malik Ganaway, you know, Dan, I said I would be surprised if they got the ball kicked to him. Well, he gets it kicked to him, catches it at about the 24-yard line, makes the first man miss, makes another man miss, then breaks to the outside and just
takes it home.
His speed.
And into the game to attempt the extra point. Mark the time, 11:45 in the first quarter. Peabody first to draw blood. Waiting. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. It's 7-0. Trenton Peabody will be back in 30 seconds.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or light cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
Peabody going to kick it off this time. Leading in this football game by the score of 7-0. Vernon going to kick it off for Peabody.
We're going to have to tell Malik he's going to have to go a little quicker if he's going to keep up with Jason. It took him 15 seconds to run that kick back. That was a great run. Had to break a couple more tackles. So now we got the white hat right over here coming over to Coach Jacobs.
I don't know what that discussion's about.
I don't know. Coach Jacobs sporting the white polo shirt tonight. A little bit. I will tell you what. I was down there. That's a sharp shirt. It's got some light gray horizontal stripes, some thick stripes across. That's a good-looking shirt.
Tyler Reeder is the head coach for Jackson Southside. Brent McNeil, Holden Bennett, Brian Dickens, Mason Taylor, and Lavoris Whittle is the assistant coaches for the Hawks of Jackson Southside. Peabody ready to kick it off. And as I said, that's Parker Vernon. He's going to kick it off for Peabody. Here we go. High end over end kick. Going to be taken at about the 13 to the 15 to the 20 to the 30. Then he breaks free and gets across the 40 and up to about the 46-yard line is where they're going to set it down, and that's where Jackson Southside will go on the attack.
A nice return by Jackson Southside. That is number 9,
That's
Malik.
some key blocks there.
Yeah, Malik Booz on the return right there. Gets it all the way out to the Peabody 46.
The quarterback is Cole Britton. And he works under center. Lone running back, too wide to the left side. Handoff goes to that running back. He got to the line of scrimmage, and I'm going to say that's about it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10, 11:28 remaining in the first quarter of play. And Jackson Southside trailing here by the score of 7-0. Southside with the football on their own 46-yard line.
Great job of gang tackling. McCoy Sewell, London Burkett, and Jacoby Albee all teaming up for that tackle.
Too wide to the left, lone running back there. On second down and about 10. Running back again, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. Give him a yard this time. And from where the official stands, maybe a yard and a half. It's going to be third down and about 8 yards coming up at the 48-yard line. 3rd and 8.
Good job by London Burkett coming from his middle linebacker position and making that tackle. And that is number 27, Nick Stewart, another senior running the football for Southside.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Out of the gun this time is Britton. There's a snap, drop straight back. Looks going to fire it way toward the sideline. And it's going to be, did he catch it?
No, he's out of
No,
bounds.
it's incomplete. Incomplete on the far side. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 coming up here for Southside. But Britton showed some arm there, and it was pretty well on target. Watch how close it is to the line over there.
Yeah, trying to hit number 82. Morgan Thomas, the senior, on a corner route, and I saw Britton throw some balls in pregame out there. You're right, Dan. He's got a pretty good little arm on him.
Holland into punt for Jackson Southside. There's a snap. It's a good one. Punt is away, short, end over end. And it's going to bounce, and it's going to take a Southside roll and go dead at about the 23-yard line. And he got a good roll on that. And it's going to be a 23-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody, leading in this football game by the score of 7-0.
29-yard punt there for Jackson Southside.
From where it first bounced, it would have been a 22-yard punt.
Well, I tell you what, the drop, when he dropped the football, the front end of it went down, and he that probably didn't feel real good on his foot.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Driggers out of the gun for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. There's a snap. Driggers keeps. Goes around the left side looking for running room and picked up a couple. Out to about the 23.5, call it the 24-yard line. So a gain of a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. A lot of running on that. Not a lot of yards.
Well, I think that was probably designed to go to Kalik, and Sam made a good read on that and pulled that football as there wasn't anything there for Kalik. Wasn't much there for Sam, but there definitely wasn't anything there for Kalik.
Ends in tight. Out of the under center, there's a handoff, goes around the left side. Looking for running room. First down and many more. And here goes the train. And he must have stepped out of bounds at midfield. Yes, he did. That was Kalik Ganaway on the run. Takes it to the 50-yard line, and that's a first down for Trenton Peabody.
Did a great job of blocking out on the perimeter by DeMarcus Key. He actually put one guy on the ground and then was able to get a block on another guy. And great job by DeMarcus just on the stretch play to the left.
Amy Greer, State Farm, first down from the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for Peabody. And they send a man in motion, fakes the handoff, and hands it off to the right side, looking for running room down to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. That's another Amy Greer first down.
Jet sweep to Malik Ganaway, and nice job by, once again, Derek Key out here puts another guy from Southside on the ground, blocks on another guy, blocks on Anderson, and good run by Malik right there. Tell you what, Derek Keys, or DeMarcus Keys, has done a great job blocking on these last two plays.
2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Out of the gun is Driggers. Official stops play.
They are checking knee pads. The Trenton Peabody lineman. And Dan, I'm not so sure that the whole Trenton Peabody line is going to have to come out of the game.
For lack of
knee pads or some type of equipment violation. And I think that's what it is, because that's what the umpire was looking at. And so now we got a bunch of guys, sub guys that are trying. I think they have a 1 minute period of time where if you can fix the problem, you can don't have to come out of the game. And, okay, what happened on these other plays?
Where
was
we took them off.
Now we're going to have to take a timeout because our 1 minute was about to be up. So
timeout on the field. Peabody leads 7-0, back in 60.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
I think we got our problem solved, but it cost a timeout. Peabody has the football on the 28-yard line where it's going to be first down and 10 for Peabody. Had to call a timeout because, honestly, we probably didn't everybody have on knee pads.
Well, we didn't, but
we do now.
We do now.
Out of the gun. There's a snap. High snap. Lateral pass. It's complete. Looking for running room. Finds it up the left side for a piece and picks up some yards. To about the 24 is what it looks like. So it's going to be second down and about 6 coming up.
That's Tyrone Brown on the reception out there. Had a little bit of a high snap, kind of threw the timing off, but Tyrone was still able to make the catch and get upfield and get 4 yards. Dan Haywood has scored. Go ahead of Lexington 6-0. The extra point was blocked.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun is Sam Driggers. There's a snap and a handoff goes straight. No, yes, he backs up and then goes to the left, and then he's brought down. That was Ganaway on the run. And no gain on the play. It's going to be third down and about 6. Third down and about 6 to go.
Yeah, penetration by the south side front four just kind of blew that play up. Dan, Union City and Trinity are tied 7-7 so far.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Driggers working out of the gun. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff. Pass. Open. Man wide open. Touchdown Tide! Driggers with an excellent pass. It is complete.
You know, Dan, I was about to say we got single coverage over here. They've only got one safety, and that's just they fake the hitch pass, and that's just old hitch and go. And Derek Key was one of the ones I was talking about earlier. I'm glad to see him get involved.
Mitten into the game. Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect. 14-0 the score. Trenton Peabody leads back in 30 seconds.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
6 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Trenton Peabody has scored each time it's touched the football. And Peabody will be kicking off. Parker Vernon kicking off for Trenton Peabody. You're tattling up some yards, aren't we there?
We are, and actually I'm trying to get to somewhere where I can get a few more scores, but you know, we are. And Jay Taylor told me before the game that he thought we could big play this bunch, and so far we've been able to.
High end over end, down the field it goes, and it's going to be taken at the 8 to the 10 to the 15, out to the 20 to the 25, and then he brought down hard at about the 25-yard line. We'll see where they put it down, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Hawks of Jackson Southside.
Much better job by the kickoff team for Trenton Peabody, staying in their lanes, and Derek Key coming up and making the good solo stop, miling up 14-0 on Liberty. Not a big surprise there. Hardin County up 7-0 on USJ.
Here comes Cole Britton and his team to the field, to the line of scrimmage. He's working out of the gun. Lone running back there, and the running back gets it and didn't go anywhere. May have lost a yard. We'll have to wait and see where they mark it, but it's going to be second down.
You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, Riley Vandiver comes through basically unblocked and gets Lacey in the backfield for a loss of 2. Great job by Riley.
Second down, close to 12. Wide to the right, wide to the left, 2 to the left side. And Britton working out of the gun on second down and 12. There's a snap, fakes, throws, fires it. It is incomplete. Good defensive work there. And pass was intended for number 45, Westover, Clay Westover. And Peabody there. Who'd you have on the?
That was Kylan Wade on the pass breakup. And I tell you what, that was he was in great position, and I'm sure if you ask him, he'll tell you he should have intercepted that pass.
From the 23-yard line, third down and 12 here at the 6-minute mark in the first quarter of play. This time they sent 3 wide to the left side.
Yeah, I think
now they're going to move him over.
Yeah,
and now they're going to call timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout, Jackson Southside. Peabody up 14-0. Back in a minute.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
3rd down and 12 for Jackson Southside. There's a snap, drop straight back, looks down the field, gets one glance, in some trouble, and he's going to be hit once, hit twice, and then finally brought down. After all that running, he got across to the 26-yard line. There was nobody open. Peabody defense did the job, and now Southside's going to punt it away again.
Yeah, good. That's a coverage. It's not a sack because he actually gained positive yards, but that's a coverage short run. Our secondary was in the right spots.
Owen Lee back deep for Peabody. There's a snap high, brings it down, gets the kick away. Short, and fair catch call for it, the 49-yard line inside Southside territory, and that's where Peabody will take over. 1st down and 10 on the Southside 49-yard line.
Dan, Adamsville 7, Chester County nothing. I believe Paul said Jackson Christian ECS 0-0 after 1. Milam 14, Liberty nothing. Not a surprise.
And good cookies.
From Miss Donna. And I meant to ask if she made Chase those homemade biscuits he was wanting.
They were perfect.
They were.
Wide right, wide left, under center. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right side, looks down the field, fires it in the opposite direction, and is in and out. In and out to Khalid Ganaway, and it's incomplete. What a good pass, though. Watch this pass as he rolls to the right. He's looking to the left the entire time, fires it down there. It's on target, and goes through the wicket like croquet.
And
incomplete.
Good job by Booz, the safety, staying at home because I think Peabody was expecting him to float in the middle of the field, that would have been a touchdown, but he stayed home.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap and a busted play, and it's going to be caught.
We fumbled.
And the bean bags fall, so there was a fumble, but it's back at the 46-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 15 coming up for Peabody. That one never got started.
No, number 55 for Jackson Southside, which is Garrison Parker, just came in unblocked, and we weren't able to get there to him. You know, Dan, that's one of the things that I really was wanting to see out of our offensive line tonight. I was hoping we would be a little more dominant and take charge a little bit more, but so far Southside is had the upper hand.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Driggers goes straight back, little screen pass up the middle. It's complete to the 50, to the 45, and brought down hard at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 6. So decision time for Coach Jacobs.
We're going to go for this.
4th and 6. Got to get to the 39-yard line for the 1st down. Little screen pass straight up the middle. Good call.
It was. You know, that's something that Jay Taylor will go to, you know, when he needs to. Doesn't use it a whole lot, but we're in good shape.
3 to the right side. Rolls right. Looks down the field. Fires it. It's complete for a 1st down and then some. Moving still and down the field with it for Trenton Peabody is Malik Ganaway. And he is down to the 28-yard line, and that will be a 1st and 10 for Trenton Peabody. Amy Greer State Farm Insurance 1st down.
Yeah, first just a flood route to the right. You got 2 outs and somebody going deep, and then 2 outs on the inside. Nice job by all the receivers.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, out of the gun as Driggers. Man goes in motion now to the left side. Under center, Driggers, and he hands it off. Goes to the left side. Looks for running room. Want to make the curve. Didn't make it, but picked up some yards to about the 26-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 8 coming up. Second and 8.
Stretch play we ran earlier. We're able to get a big gain on, but Charlie Hartshaw was able to run Kalik down. Hartshaw's he's one of those seniors that be glad to see him go because he's a good football player.
He is a senior. This time Drigger's under center on second and 8. Snap, rolls to the right side, looks, fires it, it's complete. Looking for yardage and gets to about the 25. And Terry Jackson Southside staying home.
They are staying home. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, actually that came with a little bit of pressure from number 23, Nick Powell, out of his linebacker position. And, Sam did a great job of giving ground to gain a little ground with the pass and was able to make something positive out of what could have been a big negative.
Third down and 7 yards to go. Minute 45 remaining in the first quarter. There's Drigger straight back. Looks down the field. Gets the pass off, and he threw it away. Well, there's a marker down on the far side over there.
We're going to get a break right here. It's going to be pass interference. And technically this is technically it's a correct call, but I'm going to tell you something. You watch this again on the Siler Thornton replay. Derek Key running the drag route across there, and Hartshaw
pushed him from back.
Yeah, he pushed him in the back, and he really didn't have to. It was an uncatchable ball. But that rule is we don't play with that rule on Friday nights, just on Saturdays and Sundays. At the end of the first quarter, Haywood leads Lexington 6-0. A little bit closer than I think either one of us
Ball at the 13-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for Peabody on the 13-yard line of Jackson Southside. Peabody to the line, lone running back there, and he gets the handoff looking for running room, and it's not there. No. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That's Ganaway on the carry.
You see here, got the tag, and number 55 for Jackson Southside, Garrison Parker, is doing a great job of getting penetration early and disrupting the pulling of the Trenton Peabody offensive lineman. And, we just not doing a very good job up front right now.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Out of the gun is Driggers. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, fires a bullet, touchdown, tied. Malik Ganaway from 13 yards out takes it into the end zone with 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Peabody leading now 20-0 over Jackson Southside.
See here on the Siler Thornton replay, great job on the run fake to hold the linebackers in. Nice job by Sam getting it just over the outstretched hands to the linebacker, and great catch by Malik for his first touchdown of the year.
Officials on the far side talking over there.
Got a flag over there for something. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Southside. So I'm sure they'll take that on the kickoff.
That'll be on the kickoff. Who did what, we don't know. Minton in to attempt the extra point. Owen Lee is holding. Penalty marker, another penalty marker down. I think that
offsides
against Southside.
Yeah, we're going to decline that. You know what? And that's a great move by Coach Jacobs, and he's done that ever since we've been here. Don't change anything. Your kid's used to kicking it from the 10-yard line. Let's don't change anything. That yard and a half's not going to mean anything, really.
Benton into put it through the uprights. Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect. 21-0 the score. Peabody leads back in 30.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Peabody is going to kick off from the south side 45-yard line. The unsportsmanlike penalty against Jackson Southside. That was the indication, and now Parker Vernon's going to have some luxury kick here. So decision, do you kick it short?
I think you kick an onside right here. I mean, their offense hasn't shown that they've been able to do very much, so that's me. Or you kick it in the end zone.
Here we go. High end over end kick, gonna go into the end zone, bring it out. And it'll be first down and 10 for Jackson Southside.
Then some score updates. Hardin County up 14-0 on USJ. Northside 6, Ripley 0. Union City leads TCA 14-10. Milan 21-0 over Liberty. And so those are the updates that we have.
Ball at the 20-yard line. It's first down and 10 for Jackson Southside. Britton brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Splits hands wide to the right, wide to the left. Lone running back works under center. It's Britton. There's a snap and a handoff to that running back, and maybe he got to the 21. Let's see where they put it down. It's going to be second down and close to 10 anyway.
Yeah, this is Stewart trying the right side, and I mean, you got Keandre Woolfork and Jacoby Albert going to get credit, but there's Jason Baskerville, Vandiver, and whoever else wanted to be in on that tackle. Is both of the defensive fronts, for one for Peabody, one for Southside, are having a little better success against the two offensive fronts to this point.
Wide right, wide left. There's a snap, and a handoff goes to the lone running back. He gets to the 22. It's going to be third down and 8. But that's the end of the first quarter of play. End of the first quarter. The score, Peabody 21, Jackson Southside 0, back in 60.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Third down and 8 coming up here as we start the second quarter of play. Brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehabilitation. Peabody 21, Southside 0, as you see there on the screen. Second quarter of play.
Peabody outgained Southside 113-4. Total offense in that first quarter.
Well, it's 3rd down and 8 here as Southside has the ball on the 22-yard line. Waiting for the official over there talking to White Hat is over there talking to, I assume it's Coach Reeder.
Then a couple more updates. Chester County has scored, tied the game with Adamsville 7-7. ECS has scored to go ahead of Jackson Christian 7-0. And Memphis Kirby recovers a fumble and runs it back for a touchdown. They missed the extra point. South Gibson leads Kirby 7-6. Game a little bit closer than I think we anticipated, but it's still early.
I think everybody's situated now. 3rd down and 8. Second quarter action starting here at Trenton Peabody. There's a snap. Britton is being pursued and he's sacked all the way back to the 7. Listen to Baskerville. He is something. Came straight in and brought him down. Britton didn't have a chance on that one. They spot the ball at the 8-yard line. It's 4th down and about 22 yards. And Christian Lowe into punt the ball from the end zone.
Yeah, great job. Oh, and there's a safety.
They snapped it over his head. That's a safety. And 2 points for the Tide. And it's 23-0, and the Tide will get the football. Just simply snapped the ball over the punter's head, went into past the end zone, and a 2-point safety for Peabody. Now Southside will have a free kick at the 25-yard line.
I think it's a 20, isn't it?
You may be right.
I think it's 20. I may be wrong.
Well, you don't see them but 3 or 4 times a year. It may be the 20. In college, 25.
I think everything's 20. I
Really?
think. You may be right.
When I played on the road, on the street corners, it was the 25.
There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey,
I think you're right. I think it is the 20.
I'm going to tell you something, Dan. I've been that center before, and I've snapped one over the punter's head, and it's gone out of the end zone. That's not a good
and you just
feeling.
don't forget it.
No, I will never forget that play. As long as I live, I can tell you who we were playing, who was in front of me that made me do it because I was worried about getting him blocked, and the final score of that game, which wasn't good for my team.
Did you win?
No, we got beat 9-0. Honestly, I was glad
we
they
just
scored.
had a center.
I was glad they scored a touchdown, so it wasn't 2-0.
That's a baseball score. Free kick from the 20-yard line for Southside. This is Christian Lowe. Going to kick it off for Southside.
Now here's the thing. Do you kick it to one of our 4 back here and take a chance of them running it back? Or
a little squibber, and Peabody falls on top of it at about the 37-yard line.
Tell you what, great job by William Baskerville, who's up on the front line. And
good hands,
with
people.
Great hands, and don't know if we'll see that again, but I tell you what, Baskerville did a great job. Because I'm gonna tell you something: when a football's rolling away from you, it's hard to get the timing down of when that ball, if that ball's gonna pop up or stay down. So
ball's at the 37-yard line. That's a gutsy call by Coach Reeder.
It was.
Now Peabody has the ball on the south side, 37, 1st and 10. Peabody already leading 23-0.
Now don't be
There's
surprised.
a snap, and handoff goes to the big fullback straight ahead and gets across the 30 down to the 25-yard line, 24-yard line, and that will be an Amy Greer State Farm Insurance first down.
It's Ethan Ray.
Man, he pounded going straight through.
Well, nobody was expecting him to get the football. They were expecting it to go back there to number 7, and great play call on just good old 30 trap right there.
From the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for Peabody. 23-0 with 10:50 remaining in the first half of play. Driggers Takes it, goes straight back, looks down the field for the corner. He is there. Touchdown, tied. DeMarcus Key in the corner for another tied first down. A touchdown, and it's 29-0.
Corner route, you see DeMarcus at the bottom of your screen. Just runs a great corner route. They run Baskerville in the flat to occupy the corner. DeMarcus beats the safety on the corner route. Great pass by Sam, great catch. And DeMarcus is building off of what he started last week.
Minton in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 30-0. Trenton Peabody back in 30.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Well, Peabody up 30-0. 10:38 remaining in the first half of play.
Dan Sam Driggers on the night, 7 for 8, 93 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's nice, a little bit over a quarter?
Yeah, quarter and a minute and a half. Here we go. High end over end. Going to be taken at the 13 to the 15, out to the 20, to the 25, and brought down at about the 27-yard line. First down and 10 for Jackson Southside on the 27-yard line.
See here on the Siler Thornton replay, just a great job. And that was William Baskerville, Jason Baskerville, and Derek Key all in on that tackle.
First down and 10. Cole Britton will bring his team to the line. They split two ends wide to the left side. Anderson closest to the line. Lee, the wide out. Anderson goes into motion. There's a snap. Pitch goes to the running back, and he's met at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10.
I think he's going to lose. A yard.
He may have.
Right there. And you see Malik Ganaway, I believe he was coming up from his
second down and 11.
Fighting off the block, keeping his outside leverage, and was able to get Lacey for a 1-yard loss.
There's a snap, goes straight back, looks down the field, pumps once, and it's a long pass, and it is incomplete, tipped up like a volleyball. Almost picked off by Peabody. Pass was intended for Anderson, and the defense was there, and it'll be third down and 11 coming up.
Tell you what, that's a long throw.
Personal foul called against Peabody on that one.
Uh-oh. Long pass you see on the Siler Thornton replay that Britton was trying to make on the post corner route there, and I'm sure Coach Shane Jacobs will not be happy. You go from having them third down and 11 to now having them having a first down all the way out to the 40-yard line or 41-yard line.
Personal foul. We don't know what it is. And it is against Peabody, and that's going to mark off first down yardage. How many yards are we going to go? They go to the 41.
41, right. Yep. So
first down and 10 for Southside on their own 41-yard line.
Be interesting to ask Coach Jacobs about that at halftime.
1st and 10. They send 2 wide to the right side on 1st down, 1 to the left. Penalty marker down, delay of game is going to cost 5.
I think they got a timeout.
Or did they get the timeout before the flag? Got the timeout, evidently. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 60.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today. And as always, roll Tide!
41-yard line, 1st and 10 for Southside. Southside has 1 timeout remaining. Out of the gun and a fumble on the play, and who's got the football? It appears that Jackson Southside fell on the ball, lost the yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
See here on the Siler Thornton replay, yeah, Lacey just never got a hold of it, but credit him for getting back on the football. Dan, Fairview leads Westview 7-0. That game didn't start till 7:30 because they are 9:57 left in the first quarter. So I don't think Mr. Simpson's had the football just yet.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Wing to the right side. Man goes in motion. There's a snap and hands it off, and he didn't get back to the line again. Maybe. Let's call it Seth. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
See here on the Siler
Very
Thornton.
generous on that spot.
Yeah, it was. Good penetration by the Peabody line. Coming up, Colin Wade getting in there. London Burkett came up with a shoe. Good job by Tyrone Brown from this defensive back position coming up and helping on that tackle.
3rd down 10. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Britton working out of the gun, lone running back. There's a snap, hands it off, and that hadn't worked all night, and it didn't work again. And it's going to be 4th down. They get the ball to the 44-yard line. 4th down and about 7 yards to go.
Yeah, just not much going for Brent McNeil and his offense over there. And it's got to be frustrating as an offensive coordinator. You know, we tried to run the ball, but now it's not working. We tried to throw the ball. We're 0 for 3. You know, what do you do?
Lee back deep for Peabody. And low into punt it away for Jackson Southside. There's a snap, rushes on, gets the punt away. It's going to be picked up by Lee, and he picks up and runs with it. And gets to the 17-yard line. Gutsy play by Lee.
It was. I don't think he wanted a replay of what happened a couple of weeks ago when they let the ball bounce by him. And, you know, he's got good hands, holds on the extra point field goal. And, you know, so Shane Jacobs trusts him to be back there. Dan, Southside, 13 plays, minus 12 yards of total offense.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Under center is Driggers. Handoff goes Bonds, right side. Bonds going to pick up a 1st down out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Well, welcome to the game.
I tell you what, nice run there by Cameron. Great job, better job blocking by the offensive front. They were able to get on their blocks and stay on their blocks a little bit longer, and good run by Cameron.
1st and 10, ball at the 31 for Peabody.
And there you see a shot of the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide cheerleaders, showing a lot of spirit.
Out of the gun, there's a snap and handed it off to Bonds, and they had a problem exchanging the football.
Yeah, the mesh wasn't real good right there. As you see here on the replay. I don't know if Bonds got too close to Sam. Sam got too close to Bonds. They each looked like they were too close to each other for that mesh to be good, and had to hold on to the football a little bit longer. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Peabody from the 31.
Driggers working out of the gun, goes straight back, looks down the field, fires it down the field, got a man down there, it's incomplete. Pass was intended for DeMarcus Key, and it was incomplete. Good defensive coverage there by Jackson Southside. So the ball's at the 31-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up for Peabody.
Yeah, good job by Chuck Stokes, number 4, the sophomore defensive back from Jackson Southside. He was in really, really good position there, and that was going to be a hard throw for Sam.
3rd and 10. Out of the gun is Driggers. Drops straight back, looks, fires it. It's complete. And he gets up to about the 35, and that's going to mark it at the 34. Pass was complete to Malik Ganaway. And it's going to be 4th down. This time Peabody is going to punt the ball for the first time tonight with 5:30 remaining. And the clock is running.
Lexington drives down, 41-yard field goal attempt by Logan Lewis, goes wide to the right, just wide to the right, so that game remains just 6-0 with 1:55 left in the first half. Lexington's got a puncher's chance there.
Snap is good, and the punt is away. And it's a good punt down the field, and it's going to be down at the 36, 37-yard line. Mark it at the 38, the official says. It's going to be 1st down and 10 with 4:56 remaining in the first half. Peabody's lead is 30-0.
28-yard punt for Parker. Got kind of a bad break when the ball hit. It kind of came back.
Got a nice punt,
yeah,
though.
It was very pretty. Went up and turned over, which is what you want as a punter. And just bounced the wrong way for him.
Southside comes to the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10. Britton at quarterback working out of the gun. There's a snap, and handoff goes to Anderson. Anderson around the corner, and he picked up good yardage, got the 1st down on the motion play to Anderson to the 40-yard line, and Peabody 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Jackson Southside.
Well, that is actually a pass, so that is their first pass completion of the night, and that got them out of negative yardage and into Peabody territory.
1st down and 10 for Southside. Out of the gun. He goes straight back, looks down the field, going to fire it up the middle. It's incomplete. Had a man open. It was incomplete. The pass was intended for Westover. It was at his feet. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you see an inside X route, which turns into what we used to call a follow route, is number 11. Kyler Lee cleared the secondary out, cleared Key out, and Westover tried to come in right behind him. And, man, I tell you what, he was wide open right there. Not linebackers didn't communicate real well on that one.
Here comes Southside to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, rolls right side, looks, fires it, it's incomplete. Incomplete.
Yeah, you see.
Third down.
Siler Thornton replay. Jordan Shepard getting some pressure. He'll get credit for a quarterback hurry on that. And, the thing about when you're a high school quarterback and you're trying to throw on the run, it's not always a good thing.
From the 40-yard line, third down and 10 for Southside.
And Milan up 44-0 in the second quarter.
Wide right, wide left. There's the snap, and he drops back. Looks to fire it, and it is complete. And a penalty marker goes flying late. And we got a penalty marker. Ball is going to be marked somewhere around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, let's see what the...
He gave the interference.
Yeah, he called. Here we go. Let's see if we can see it on the Siler Thornton replay. It's just a stick route and go out.
He caught the ball.
That's not a very good call. I'm sorry. I mean, it's going to give them a first down, and that's fine. But that's.
It was interference on a completed pass.
Well, I mean, and you can have that, but
you don't see it very often.
You don't see it very often. I mean, that was okay. I'll have to go back and watch that one again.
There's a snap, and he drops back. He looks, and he got hit as he released it, and it's intercepted to the 15, to the 20, and then he's brought down at the 25-yard line. On the interception for Peabody was Kylan Wade.
You'll see here again on the Siler Thornton replay, as you said, Jason Baskerville laid the lick, and I don't think it would have mattered. Kylan Wade made a great break on the football. And, Dan, that just goes to show the depth that Tab Val and this defensive staff is starting to develop in the secondary. When you can take Khalid Ganaway out and you put Kylan Wade in, and this is not a slur towards Ganaway or towards Wade, but you have a backup that goes in, makes a great read on the pass, and makes a great interception, gets us out to about the 25.
Just picture perfect.
Yeah, it really was.
Out of the gun. Fakes the handoff. Little flare pass. It's complete to the right side. Cuts back toward the middle and then is upended, but he got the first down to the 40-yard line. And that was Derek Key to the 39-yard line, and that's an Amy Greer State Farm Insurance first down.
Yeah, just a little flat route, and Derek makes the guy miss out there. That's 2 catches for 38 yards. I'm telling you, he's the one that we need to get going. If we get him going, then you've got a 3-headed monster out there, and that's awful hard to defend.
There's Driggers, and he hands it off looking for the running room to the 40, to the 45, and then knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. And that was Bonds on the carry.
Good job.
On the carry.
Good
Second
job.
down and 3.
DeMarcus Key again. Good job blocking out on the perimeter. Got one block and didn't stay with it, but he went back and got another piece and was able to help Cameron Bonds get a few more yards. Damn, we can punch this thing in.
You got a running clock.
We got a running clock.
Second down and about 3 yards to go for Peabody on their own 46-yard line. Snap, busted play, rolls right side. Driggers got it all under control. There's a pass. It's complete. Goes to Key again and out across the 45 down to about the 44-yard line, and that's an Amy Greer State Farm Insurance first down. Clock stops at 2:54 remaining. Derek Key on the reception, and Key was wide open.
Yeah,
watch him there.
That's just a good old-fashioned drag route. Dan, when I was playing in college, that was my favorite route to run because they forget about you. Nobody really goes with you, and it was an easy read. If the outside linebacker, if he sits, then if he gets out wide, you sit. If he stays, then you go right by him. Of course, he wasn't even there then, so good job by all the parties.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff, breaks through. This is Bonds to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Tide!
Great job, Cameron Bonds. You got to love it for that young man, a senior. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, good job by the offensive line. David Witten getting the kick-out block right there. Great job, David. And then Bonds was able to use his speed, and he got around number 9, Booz, the safety, and took it home, and you got to love it for that guy right there.
Mitten in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 37-0, Golden Tide. We'll be back in a minute.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Roof Level Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Peabody going to kick it off again. The Golden Tide up 37-0. We're 2 minutes and 13 seconds away from halftime. Parker going to kick it off for the Tide. Let's see what happens. Line drive downfield. Picked up, fumbled around. They pick it up and going to go down with it at about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Jackson Southside. Cole Britton will bring his team to the line.
Then Chester County has gone ahead of Adamsville 21-14 right before half. Lexington and trails Haywood 6-0 at the half. Union City over TCA 21-20. Milan 44-0 over Liberty. South Gibson 14-6 over Kirby at the half. I believe that is it for right now.
From the 28-yard line, Britton sends 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Lone running back there, wing to the left side. There's a snap, drops, fires it straight up the middle. It's incomplete. That one more step, and it'd been another touchdown for Trenton Peabody.
Yeah, I think you got a little miscommunication. I think he threw it actually before Anderson. I think we was trying to hit Anderson on the out route, and Anderson cut after Britton had thrown the football.
Anderson's a pretty good athlete.
He's a very good athlete.
28-yard line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Out of the gun. Cole Britton. Where's number 14 on that white jersey? Whistle and probably a timeout going to be called. Timeout on the field. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Peabody up 37-0. Back in a minute.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Second down 10 coming up here for Jackson Southside on their own 28-yard line. 2 minutes exactly remaining in the half. Southside's out of timeouts. And there's that little pitch again, goes to Anderson, and they're converging on him.
Oh, that's a hole. God, it's a bad hole.
And he is knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. No flag on the play.
I'm telling you, you see this on the Siler Thornton replay. You'll see how number 11, Lee, is down here at the bottom of your screen. This holds Tyrone Brown by the jersey. Look, Waltz is with him.
They went dancing. They went waltzing through Georgia, didn't they?
They sure did. I tell you what, that's an 8-yard catch. But man,
third down and about 2.
Well,
wide right, wide left out of the gun.
One thing, Dan, we got a 5-man crew tonight. That's not good.
Drops straight back, looks, fires it up the middle, and it is complete. Got free, and then he goes down at the 48. Fired a bullet to him. 82 was the receiver.
Yeah, Thomas.
That is Thomas, Morgan Thomas. That was a good catch.
Yeah, got out of the tackle by Jacoby. Jacoby kind of stopped on the tackle. I think assumed he was down.
Drops straight back, looks down the field, fires it down the field. It is incomplete. Incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
Dude, it's a good ball, though.
That's a pretty pass by
It
Britton.
really was. Good tight spiral, very catchable ball. You got a little hand fighting going on right there between Key and Anderson, and good no call because no advantage was being gained, and both parties were hand fighting. So good job by the officials.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Out of the gun. Drops straight back, looks, fires. It is incomplete. What a defensive play there by DeMarcus Key.
Tell you what, Dan, he was about a half a step. If he's a half a step quicker now, we may be talking about him taking one about 56 yards back to the house. But
ball at the 47.
Good job just breaking on the ball and
37-0 the score. Peabody leads. 2 right, 2 left. Britton brings his team to the line. Comes straight back, looks down the field, fires it again. Nobody home this time. And it'll be 4th down and 10 with 1:12 remaining.
Dan, from Troy, Tennessee, at the half, McKenzie 20, O'Bine 14. Game a little bit closer than we expected. Waverly leads McNary Central 21-0 at the half. That game is right where we expected it. And Christian Lowe is in.
Huntington leading Riverside. There's a snap and a punt down the field, going to be taken at about the 27, drops it, and then falls back down on it.
I
believe Peabody got it back.
I think we got on it. I think Derek Key, man, I tell you what, that's Derek Key's having him a whale of a night. He said, hey, brother, if you're going to have you a big night one night, I'm going to have me a big night the next night. So what
Huntington leading Riverside 20-7.
20-7. That's tell you what, Eric Swenson's got those guys playing very well right now. we'll see them in, about 5 weeks?
Right. 30-yard line. Next week, we'll be traveling for the first road game of the year. Originally wasn't scheduled that way, but first road game at Greenfield. There's snap, handoff, goes straight ahead, breaks into the secondary, and gets almost a first down if he didn't get a first down. That was Bonds on the carry.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just a little short.
He didn't get a good spot there. Ball at the 39. It'll be a yard shy of the first down. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Peabody's up 37-0.
Dan, at halftime, Kirby has 274 yards of offense. South Gibson has only 147, but yet South Gibson leads 14-6.
Wide right, wide left. There goes Bonds again, straight ahead, bounces off like a pinball to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and is chased out of bounds there. Across the 50, going to mark him out at the 48-yard line, stops the clock with 5 ticks of the clock remaining in the first half of play.
Great job by Cameron, nothing open in the middle, bounces to the outside, and forced out of bounds there by Booz, the safety, and I think
we have run the clock out.
Run the clock out.
And that is the end of the first half of play. The score, Peabody 37, Jackson Southside nothing. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the manager and supervisor.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
back here at the half, and this halftime brought to you by Gibson County Utility District, and we appreciate that so very much. And Peabody leads 37-0 here at the half. Worthy Road Studios, never to be outdone by anybody.
Never.
Has presented here for the first time tonight the first half highlights of this football game. Let's take a look at them right now as we get started here, and we go to that big kickoff return. There he takes it at the 23.
Yeah, 24. I had it for 76, either 76 or 77 yards.
There goes Ganaway around the corner and into the home stretch, as they would say in the races, because he's off to the races, not going to be touched. And that quickly, with 15 seconds it took, that makes it 7-0. Peabody as Minton hits the extra point. Now let's go to a touchdown pass as we see it here. Terry, pick it up.
Yeah, it's going to be a touchdown pass here to Derek Key on the hitch and go. And Derek was wide open.
And the touchdown, the extra point is going to make it 14-0. Then we had another pass touchdown as Driggers did extra well this week in the first half, and straight up the middle it went to Ganaway, and suddenly it's 21-0 with the Minton extra point.
And that's with that was still with a minute to go, 54 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's true. Now we come in and watch the sack here. Drops straight back, going to go back. Here he comes. Boom! At about the 7-yard line. That set it up. Baskerville did the job there.
That set it up, and you'll see this next highlight as a result of that sack. I believe we're going to have the safety where the
nothing that punter could do. It's a safety, and Peabody was up 23-0 at that point. Now Dreger's going to load up the arm another time.
Yeah, he's going to hit DeMarcus Key here on a corner route. You see DeMarcus at the bottom of the line of scrimmage. They ran Baskerville in the flat to hold the corner, and then DeMarcus Key beats the safety over the top for 24 yards from Sam Driggers, and that 10:38 left to go in the second quarter, and that made it 30-0.
Now let's make it 37-0 as Bonds is going to come out.
Well, I think that's going to be
have
set
the
up
interception right here.
It's going to be set up by Kylan Wade's interception, and was able to get the ball back out to the 25-yard line. And
let's make it 37-0 with Minton's extra point. You're going to see Bonds on a good run.
It was just you had the tag play, the tackle on the guard, both pulled, and great job by DeHaan and David Witten. Right there, Burns. I was Ed Burns and David Witten on that right side, and they helped Mr. Bonds, the senior. You know, and it's got to be tough, Dan, as a senior. You know you're playing behind another senior who's the reigning Mr. Football. You know he's going to get the majority of the big snaps, so it's so good to see Cameron Bonds get in and lead the way for Peabody in rushing, 6 carries with 87 yards in that touchdown. Leading the way in rushing for Trenton Peabody in this first half. Got to be tickled for that young man.
Well, let's go over some stats while you're here. I know you're going to go downstairs in just a moment, so go over some quick stats for us here.
So far for Trenton Peabody in the first half, 12 first downs, 6 of them via the pass, 5 via the rush, and 1 through a penalty. 4 first downs for Jackson Southside, 1 by the pass, 1 by the rush, and then 2 by the penalty. Sam Driggers, 10 for 12, 119 yards, 3 touchdowns. Peabody has rushed the ball 14 times for 146 yards for a total of 265 yards of total offense. We fumbled the ball twice. We haven't lost either one of them. 1 punt for 28 yards and 2 penalties for 30 yards. For Jackson Southside, 3 for, let me find him. Britton is 3 for 13, 82 yards. They are minus 12 yards, 3 for 13 for 42 yards. They are minus 12 rushing the football for a grand total of 30 yards of total offense. They fumbled the ball once, did not lose it, punted it 4 times for 30-yard average. 2 penalties for a 27 yards, and this has been all Peabody, and that's the best way to say it. And we're gonna have a running clock. So
37-0 here at half. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with more here at halftime. Brought to you by the Gibson County Utility District.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Wiggums. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit, they care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
Gibson County Utility District brings you the second half of our halftime of this ball game. Peabody leads by the score of 37-0. Terry Clement has gone downstairs. Hopefully he will be able to talk with the Peabody coaching staff right after they come out of the locker room. Don't forget, next Friday night we will be on the road as we head toward Greenfield, and that will be kickoff time is at 7 o'clock. Our air time is right at 6 o'clock from Greenfield. Hope that you can make it in person. If you can't, tune in right here. We'll have it for you through Worthy Road Studios. We'll take a 3-minute break now and be right back.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
Okay, we're back, and Jackson Southside just now heading back from the locker room. We're about 5 minutes maybe away from kickoff of the second half. Peabody leading by the score of 37-0 here at the half, and we will be having a running clock if this score holds up throughout the second half of play. Terry Clement is down on the field waiting for the arrival of Coach Jacobs, and Paul is watching for that get-together. And we'll have that interview for you in just a moment. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Riv Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District. Gibson County Utility District brings you our halftime, and one of the features of our halftime, as it's been all this season long, is a halftime interview with Coach Shane Jacobs. Terry Clement's down on the field. We're waiting for that right now, and as soon as he comes out, we'll be ready to go. And there comes Peabody out on the field. And now we're watching for Coach Jacobs, and Terry will grab him, and they're going in that direction right now. Paul?
Thank you, Dan. We're here with Coach Jacobs. Coach, 37-0 at the half. Your thoughts on this first half performance?
Well, we've played well. Obviously, we played well defensively. We got in there and talked about the jet sweep, really irritating that we're a little too soft on the perimeter in the jet sweep, not forcing it, getting the safeties downhill. And but other than that, played extremely well up front defensively. Offensively, they're going to make us throw the ball. Sort of knew that coming in. So, Sam's done a great job throwing the football. They got that heavy box in there, and so we got to make plays in the throw game. And we did that in the first half, so we executed a lot of things.
Well, Coach, good luck the second half.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Dan, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Terry Clement. And there you had it, Coach Shane Jacobs. Very confident right now. And rightfully so. It's 37-0. Trenton Peabody. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Thank you, Dan. We're here with Tim Haney, Director of Schools for Trenton Special School District. Coach, we've got Eli here. Talk to us a little bit about your STEM program.
Well, I can talk a little bit about Eli.
Well, that'll be all right.
In travel ball, Eli was my Sunday guy. You know what that means, don't you? You save him for the for the games that matter.
That's right.
We made a decision about 3 or 4 years ago to get serious about STEM and TCAT and things related to those things. Academics are of course the major focus, but STEM is a big part of that. So we decided we wanted the science, technology, engineering, and math intertwined in every class in the district. So we started that with the high school. Coach DeCharles started that, and it has turned into something that I can never dream. Teachers have bought in. It's wonderful. If you haven't seen what we're doing in the library at Peabody, you need to go look at that. And then when we have our grand opening, we're going to have some pretty impressive visitors come see that in January.
Well, I tell you, everything that I see on the Peabody website, STEM, and I think that's really been a great program for you guys. Go ahead.
We educate kids in rural areas in the country, and I know it's what happened to me. You get used to the careers and the jobs that you see in your area, and that's great. But somewhere in that K through 12 experience, if you could show them what a science or a technology career looks like, that if you're willing to relocate and you have a science acumen and you want to be a marine biologist, there are jobs out there for you. There are engineering jobs. There are jobs tied to those four letters that you just aren't always exposed to. So we've made a commitment, an intentional commitment to say, let's show some of our kids, let's show all of our kids what the world is and let them decide.
Coach, go ahead.
And then if they want to stay around here, great. I certainly did, and it's been a great life. But there are some of them that could really give to the world.
Changing subject real quick, everybody talks about COVID. How's that affected things that are going on here at Trenton?
It's affected all of us. I mean, you worry about it every day. And with the variants and the way they affect young people, we are blessed. I mean, we peaked 3 weeks ago with 43 cases, and they're down to 16 now. We just haven't, man, knock on wood and keep praying for the best, but we haven't had the issues that a lot of other districts have had yet. I hope we don't, but we're in school in person. Last year we were hybrid at the high school. We don't have a mask mandate. We have about 10% maybe of our kids wearing masks. We encourage it. We don't make them, and we're having school. A month and a half in, Terry, things are good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Dan, back up to you.
Peabody going to kick it off here to start the third quarter of play. And Peabody leading. Third quarter brought to you by Anderson's Furniture and Floor Covering. He was talking about the STEM program. Eli Gerard is our sideline cameraman. Billy Boland, main camera. Christopher Reasons, the replay. And I'll compare them to anybody. And I do state championship football from Chattanooga and Cookeville and Nashville for years. It's not any better there than it is here at Trenton Peabody. So, and that's a credit to Paul and his staff. High end over end kick. Going to be taken at about the 7-yard line to the 10, to the 15. And he's going to be brought down at a 21-yard line. First down and 10 for Jackson Southside on the 21-yard line. Cole Britton's going to bring his team out. And we're going to get started here. Running clock in effect. 37-0 is the score. With Peabody leading and Southside with the football on their own 21-yard line. They send it in wide right, wide left. Cole Britton. Under center this time. And a handoff went to the fullback. And did he get to the line of scrimmage is the question. It'll be second down coming up. Loss of a yard on the play. Second down and 11. Second down, 11. Wide right, wide left. Out of the gun this time is Britton. And hands it off to the right side, and he met a wall there. Third down coming up. Third down and about 10. Terry, you miss a lost yard and then a gained yard. That's all you miss. Good talk with Tim Haney, superintendent of the Trenton Special School District.
Very fine man.
Oh,
there.
my goodness. Every time I see him, I think of his mama. I saw Peggy a few weeks ago. She's doing quite well. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Back there by himself. There's a snap, and he drops straight back. Fires it straight up the middle, and it's incomplete. Nobody home. And that'll bring up fourth down. 4th down and 10. 0 gain on that series of downs for Jackson Southside. And they'll go, this is Christian Lowe into punt formation for Southside. There's a snap and punts the ball away. Low driving kick taken, fair catch at the 48-yard line inside Jackson Southside territory, and that's where we will start this drive. You're going to see a lot of numbers.
We are. Hopefully we will see, we'll get to see Cade Walker, yeah, thank you for that, come in and get some snaps. And speak of the devil, there he goes coming out to lead the offense.
Number 15. He's a quarterback. It's a senior, 6'2", 175. Wide right, wide left. Walker under center. And a handoff. This is Bonds to the 45. Scraps his way down past the 40 to the 39-yard line. Looks to be just shy of the first down. So at least give him 9. Let's see where they put it down. Give him 9.5, 9.5.
Yeah, he's great run by Cameron right there. Great read. And like I said, it's just great to see him get in and have a good night. 7 carries for 96 yards on the night.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. This time Walker working out of the gun. There's a snap and a handoff, and the Lions sneaked through that time. We're going to have 3rd down and a loss on that play. A loss of about 5 yards.
Yeah, they Southside blew that play up from the beginning, and Cameron, there just wasn't anything really that Cameron could do.
3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Wing to the left side. And same song, second verse. Same play, 4th down coming up. Ian got around on that time, and Terry, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, they were able to. There was a little problem with the mesh there between Cade and Cameron right there, and that allowed the defensive penetration by Jackson Southside to get into the backfield. And I think you're going to see us just go forward, try to keep the football.
4th down and 10. See what happens here. Terry will keep us up with some third quarter scores from around the area. 2 wide to the right. Walker.
Take a timeout.
Timeout's going to be called here by Coach Jacobs. Timeout on the field. 60-second break coming up. Peabody up 37-0.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
4th down and 10 coming up here for Peabody. They're going for it. 3 wide to the right side. Walker rolls right, looks down the field, fires it, incomplete. Turnover on downs. 5:45 remaining in the third quarter on the running clock.
Dan, some score updates. 7:13 left in the game. South Gibson misses a field goal, but they still lead Kirby 14-6. Westview up on Fairview. Started the third quarter 33-7. Chester County scored again, go up 2 touchdowns on Adamsville, 28-14. Haywood kicked a 37-yard field goal. They lead Lexington 9-0.
Yeah, maybe I missed it. You said it. Fairview Westview score
33-7 Westview.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Fakes the handoff. Pass down the field, way overthrown. It's incomplete. Pass was intended for number 45. That's Westover. And it's incomplete. Clock running at 4:40 remaining. Third quarter. How about an update on Huntington?
I am efforting to get that as we speak.
Efforting?
Efforting. I'm trying to verify that Westview score just to make sure I got that right.
Snap, handoff, up the middle, and nothing happening. It's going to be third down coming up. Ball at the 48.
Yeah, you see this good job by 78 Burns, Vanderver, Wolf Fork. I tell you what, just the Trenton defensive front four has pretty much had their way with this Southside offensive line tonight. And hats off to Tab Val and his defensive staff. And he's still rocking down there.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Snap. He's in a mess, and nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ball back at the 44-yard line, and it's fourth down and long yardage. 3:05 remaining in the third. Going back deep for Peabody will be Owen Lee, as Christian Lowe goes into punt formation for Jackson Southside. Snaps a good one. Gets the punt away, lines it down the field. Taken at the 20 to the 25. Turns, goes toward the middle, and then he'll be brought down. And close to the 27-yard lines where it appears, and that'll be 1st and 10 for Peabody. On the 27-yard line, Peabody leading 37-0. He took it at the 20, picked up 5, and then turns and picks up 2 more. Good thinking on his part.
Yes, it was.
From the 27, 1st and 10. Quiet crowd here tonight.
Well, you know, when you're up 37-0, and you know it's it's really not in doubt. So
what are you going to say?
That's right.
Fakes. Goes the handoff, goes to the right side, and a penalty marker comes flying in late. Personal foul, face mask, going to be against Jackson Southside. Brought him down by the mask.
Yeah, tried to hit Brown on the jet sweep, and Anderson was able to get in the backfield, and just was, when he made the tackle, he grasps the face mask. Dan, 4th and 4. South Gibson gets a sack from Austin Friend. There's 3:40 to play, and they will take over up 14-6 on Kirby. Chester County has scored again. They've gone up 35-14 on Adamsville. Dyer County at the half over Tresvant, 41-6. Northside 20, Ripley 12.
38-yard line. Handoff went straight ahead and went nowhere. Loss on the play back to the 35. Well, he will not have another play in this third quarter of play. Next week, don't forget, we've got 3 road games coming up. It'll be Greenville, Lake County, and then Halls, all on the road. The 17th, 24th, and October the 1st. So that will be coming 17th, 24th, and the 1st. And that's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Peabody 37, Jackson Southside nothing. We'll be back in a minute.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Well, fourth quarter action is brought to you by H&R Agri Power. And 37-0 is the score. And don't forget, you can also pick up that JCS score, TCA scores. Watch the game through Worthy Road Studios. And if you miss it, you can watch it on YouTube later. Terry, you've not done well tonight.
Well,
Terry's losers.
I haven't. I've done good on some of them.
Second down, 14, and
got a flag. Okay, no flag. No flag. He was going to get the center for something with the football, but anyway.
Changed his mind. Handoff goes to Bond, and he fumbles it, and let's see who's got it. Southside says they had it. I think Peabody's got it.
Nope, Southside got that one.
Did they?
Yep.
Okay, back to the 25-yard line. Now, the thing about it is you've got to keep the score where it's at. Correct, Mr.
No, I think once it gets there, it's there. I think. I may be wrong about that, but at the end of the third quarter, Dyersburg leads Munford 21-17. Hardin County up 21-0 over USJ. Haywood has scored a touchdown to go up 16-0 on Lexington. South Gibson has scored a touchdown to go up on Kirby 21-6. Union City leads TCA 28-20, but it looks like TCA's got the ball down. Oh, and it came back on a penalty. So 28-20, Union City over TCA.
Ball at the 24-yard line on the first play. No, it might have picked up a yard. It'll be second down and 9 coming up. We're down to 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. On the running clock, 37-0 the score. Peabody leading. And Southside with their best field position all night long. Second down and 9. Britton working out of the gun. There's a snap. Handoff goes to the tailback. And he picked up a yard or two to about the 21-yard line. And it's going to be third down. I'm watching the sticks. Let's call it 7.
Yeah, great job by the Peabody defensive line again and stacking everything up. Two finals, Dan South Gibson has held off Kirby 21-6. ECS 21-0 over Jackson Christian, game that you could have seen on Worthy Road.
3rd down and 7 for Jackson Southside. Britton out of the gun. Goes straight back, looks down the field. Going to fire it toward the corner. He's got a man there, and it is a touchdown. Touchdown by Jackson Southside makes it 37-6, and the clock stops at 8:56.
Just a stop and go route, and Malik just kind of when Anderson stopped, Malik stopped his feet, and that gives the advantage to the offense.
Lowe's going to attempt the extra point. For Southside, ball down, kick up, and it's blocked. The point is no good, and 37-6 the score. Peabody leads. Back in 30 seconds.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
8 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the ball game. Peabody leading now 37-6. And Southside's Christian Lowe's going to kick it off for the Hawks.
Dan McKenzie has extended their lead 33-14 over O'Bine Central with a couple of minutes left to go in the third quarter.
That's an interesting score.
It really, the halftime score is interesting, 20-14. That's I didn't really expect that.
Line drive down the field, taken at the 17 to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, out to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Tide! Khalik Ganaway into the end zone for the touchdown. Run the clock again.
There's a flag.
There's a marker down.
Where is it? Where is the flag? Right down here is going to be a block in the back. It's going to be a block in the back, and I saw it. If we can see that again on replay, you see he takes the ball at about the 17-yard line, makes the first guy miss, just accelerates up the middle, then cuts it to the outside, makes Stewart miss right there, and he's got two blockers right here. Now, watch Derek Key right here, number 9, the second one. Not there. Oh, no, it's going to be right over here, right there. That is going to be DeMarcus Key. I think that's who they're going to get for a block in the back.
Well, let's see where they're going to put the football down.
Well,
that's even a better question.
Yeah, it's 10 yards from the spot, so it should be right back down. Should be about the 15-yard line. So, it's going to be at the 16.
16-yard line's where he sets the football down. 8:38 remaining. And here comes Peabody to the line. Walker's at quarterback. Wide right, wide left. There's a handoff, goes to the right side, to the 15, to the 10, and upended about the 6-yard line in
William Baskerville.
Baskerville.
Nothing going to the left, so he just brings it back to the right and is able to break one.
Picked up 6.
Tackle, was able to get 6 before he was forced out of bounds.
To the 10-yard line. Here comes Walker and company to the line of scrimmage. Wide right, wide left. Quick handoff, straight ahead it goes. Back about to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more there. May have lost a yard on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I believe he did lose a yard.
3rd down and 5 from the 6-yard line.
Well, if you get to 4th down, do you kick to get the running clock?
Yeah. You asking me?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you what you do.
I
know what I
kick the ball
do.
on the ground. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap. Hands it off right side. And brought down at the line of scrimmage again. Now it's going to be 4th down. Now what do you do, Terry? What do you do?
I'm kicking, but I know he's not going to. Just because I want the
clock to run.
I want the clock to run, or I'm gonna throw. I'm not gonna run it. Clock's gonna stop after this play, regardless.
It's true.
I think it should be like basketball. Once you get to 35, it runs. I mean, but that's just my. I think we're gonna take a timeout when it gets to 1 right now.
Timeout's called. 6:47 remaining in the game. Peabody with the 4th and 5. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Well, Terry's right again. We're going for the field goal. Mitten.
Nope, Isaac DeHaan, or not Isaac DeHaan.
That is
Derek DeHaan, the younger brother.
DeHaan. A 27-yard attempt. Ball down. Kick up. Kick is no good. Off to the right.
Man, I thought he made it.
He had the boot on it.
He did.
Just off to the left, I should have said. Just barely missed it. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
6 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. From the 20-yard line, Jackson Southside will have the football. 1st down and 10. They send 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Out of the shotgun. And now a timeout is called. Timeout on the field. 6:41 remaining. Back in 1 minute.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
First play from Jackson Southside ends up about 8 yards up to the 28-yard line. It'll be second down and 2 yards to go. Clock running. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark remaining.
Trying to got some new names in there. I think that was Marion Skinner was in on that contact. His linebacker position. Oh, we got his motion right there by the left guard. I was wondering if they were gonna.
They didn't let it slide.
I wonder if they were gonna let that slide.
5 yards back. It'll be second down and 7. Officials called good game tonight. 5-man crew.
They have.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a handoff, goes to the right side, breaks into the secondary, and is finally caught from behind at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Jackson Southside. Who caught that man from behind?
That's number 29. Devin Bonds. I think he's not on my roster. See if you have 29 on. You got.
I do not.
Okay, Devin Bonds, I think was the person that. He's a freshman. Okay.
There's a snap. Handoff goes right side, and he's covered down. Manick gained a yard.
Yeah, you see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Good job by the Peabody defensive front, Tavion Farms.
It's quite a replay there.
It was. Tavion Farms on the tackle right there.
Second down and 9, 4:50 remaining in the ball game. Southside to the line. Working out of the gun. Handoff straight up the middle. Gets back to the line maybe.
William Baskerville slicing through and making the tackle. See here on the Siler Thornton replay, tried to run the counter play, and Baskerville gets under the block from the back and is able to get number 22, Caldwell, who is a very good-looking freshman, in the backfield and bring up 3rd down and 7 from the Southside 45.
Third down, Southside to the line. 10 on the play clock. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Drops back, hand off, straight ahead, 1st down. Then a couple as he's going to finally be dropped at the 39-yard line.
Tell you what, that young man at Caldwell, Cameron Caldwell, just a freshman, he's a good-looking kid. Gets the ball, breaks through on a couple of arm tackles, makes a cut, nice cut, keeping the ball. Well, he was keeping the ball high and tight until he got right to the end. But Tavion Farms coming up from behind, getting him the junior.
It is 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap and a handoff straight ahead again. And close to a first down. Still free. And he's going to be wrestled down at the 14.
Telling you, that's Caldwell. He's a load to try to bring down.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
We had a chance with him there. Landon Yarbrough and Brad Johnson each had an opportunity, and weren't able to get him down until he got down inside the 20-yard line.
We're to the 14-yard line, and it's first down and 10 for Jackson Southside. Peabody leads 37-6. Two wide to the right, one to the left. A two-man eye in the backfield. Fumble on the snap, picks it back up, hands it off, goes nowhere. Second down coming up.
It's a much better job there by the Peabody defense. And Dan, we got 29 and 40 in the game, 23, and I don't have names for any of those young men, and I apologize.
Well, you should.
I should.
From the 14-yard line, second down and 10. 1:45 remaining.
We will see if we can get names for those young men.
Yeah, we're going to see them play, I think, next 3 games a lot.
Probably.
Two wide to the right, one to the left. For Jackson Southside. And they go to the knee. That's different. 1:10 remaining.
Hardin County leads USJ 21-0 at the end of the third quarter. Northside has scored again to go up on Ripley 28 to 12. I'm going to miss that one, looks like. Final 64-0 Milan over Liberty.
Peabody goes, Jackson Southside goes to the knee, and that's going to wind it up as both teams are headed toward the middle of the field to shake hands. Don't forget, our next 3 games are on the road. Greenfield, Lake County, and Halls. 3 in a row on the road. 37-6, the final score. We'll be back with some highlights right after these messages.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Peabody has won this football game by the score of 37-6 over Jackson Southside. The celebration going on down on the field, and Peabody records victory number 40 in a row. Let's look at some of the highlights. We started off early in this football game by the very first kickoff, and here we go. And it's going to be returned a long, long way. This is Ganaway, and he's going to take it into the end zone from right there all the way in for the touchdown. And with the extra point by Minton, it is 7-0, 15 seconds into the game. And 7-0 is the score. Now next we go to another pass as Driggers goes to work. There from about the 23-yard line, rolls to the right side, and all by himself there for the touchdown. Trenton Peabody with the extra point up to 14-0. Driggers is ready to go again and going to go to the another touchdown pass from Driggers. Rolls, looks to the right up the middle he goes. Ganaway this time into the end zone for the touchdown. Then we go back to a huge sack that happened right here. Britton working out of the gun, drops straight back. Here comes Baskerville, and there goes Britton on the ground at the 7-yard line. Well, after that, it's safety time. It's going to be a 2-pointer for Peabody. There goes the snap way over everybody's head, out of the end zone, and Peabody's up 29-0. And then after that, we've got another pass by Driggers. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown, looking toward the corner to the left side. Fires it over here to Key in the corner, all by himself for the touchdown. And Peabody is way up in this one. Now we're going to go Peabody again. Britton goes straight back, looks, going to be nobody there. He got hit as he released the football, but Peabody was there to intercept and going to bring it down to about the 25-yard line. And then it's time for Cameron Bonds after that. After that, we're going to have Bonds running for about 45 yards as he bounces off and goes to the left side and heads to the end zone. And there he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Southside comes back in the third quarter, and they're going to have a pass touchdown over on the right side, close to the line. And as Anderson is going to be the receiver there, and he goes up for it, and there it is. Touchdown. They missed the extra point. And it was 37-6 at that point. Now Peabody on the return. And Peabody gets the football. That is Ganaway, goes to the right side, and it's going to be a penalty down here at about the 10. And they will call it back, but what a return that was. All right, we got Coach down on the field ready to go. Let's go to him now.
Here with Coach Shane Jacobs. Coach, 37-6 win tonight. Your thoughts after this game?
Well, I thought we played pretty well. Defensively, we played well. Did a great job hammering the run. We knew we had to stop the run. They're a run-heavy team. And so really proud defensively. And then offensively, as I said at halftime or before the game, they got that run-heavy defensive front. Sam was going to need to throw the ball well tonight, and he did. The receivers made plays. And so really proud of the way we executed. Had to use the throw game of our offense, and glad we were successful doing it.
Finally get to play a region game next week. Your thoughts about Greenfield, what you know about them?
The main thing is we got to continue to grow as a football team, got to continue to get better. There's still some little things we're not doing as well as we need to, and our goal is to get better every single day, and there's still a lot of things we got to get better doing, and we'll do that beginning Monday.
Any injuries tonight?
No, fortunately, anytime you're in the game and it looks like you come out healthy, that's a good thing, and so I think we're okay coming out of tonight.
Your thoughts on Coach Reeder taking a knee?
I thought it was a class move by Coach Reeder. He knew we had our younger guys in, and I would have understood if he would have run the football right there. I think with my young guys in, we would have given those guys a chance to run the play, but we know Coach Reeder well, and so that was more of a class move towards us, and so we appreciate the gesture from him. Coach Reeder's a super guy. Coach McNeil, their offensive coordinator, I coached with. Coach Val and I coached with for a long time at Northside. So they're just really good dudes over there, Southside. Those coaches are really good people.
Coach, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Okay, appreciate it, guys.
Dan, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Terry, and congratulations to Coach Jacob and his coaching staff, his team, the fans. What a night it's been. Victory number 40 in a row for Trenton Peabody. Again, the final score, Peabody 37. Maybe another interview. We may have one more. Peabody 37, Southside 6 was the final. And we got one. He's thinking about it. Okay. He's pointing at somebody. Let's see who we get here. Here we go. Back on the field.
Thank you, Dan. We're here with Derek Key. Derek, last week I had your brother right here. Kind of his coming out party.
Yes, sir.
Was it your turn tonight?
Yes, sir. Overall, it was a great team win. We had to have this win because since we missed last week, it just felt great to get back out here to be able to play football.
You know, going into the game tonight, I said in our pregame show that you were the one that I wanted to see get more involved in the offense. Do you feel you did that tonight?
Yes, sir. I feel like I bring an element to the game that not many people can because I feel like I'm a 6'4" receiver. So, like, not many DBs can cover me. But, I mean, we all ate tonight. Everybody in the receiving corps had a touchdown. Our QB done his job. Our lineman done their job. It was a great overall team win.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Talk to you next week.
Yes, sir.
Dan, back up to you. If you guys will stay with me, I think we may have something special to announce tonight.
Okay, Terry's keeping everybody overtime here. You'll catch it on the way home. 37-6 the final score. Again, we tell you that we're going to Greenfield next Friday night. We'll be there, and we hope that you will be there in person to support the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide. If you can't make it, we will have the play-by-play for you right here through Worthy Road Studios. Connor Meadows is who he's talking to right now, and let's see if we can go down to the field with Terry.
Thank you, Dan. We're here with Connor Meadows, offensive lineman, Trenton Peabody Golden Tide. Connor, talk about the offensive performance tonight.
We knew we're a much better team than Southside. We just wanted to work on improving ourselves, and we know we're one of the best offenses in the state. And we executed a lot well tonight, and I'm proud of what we did.
On a personal note, you're headed to UT Martin tomorrow. I know you've been to Arkansas State, right? Headed to UT Martin tomorrow, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Going for unofficial or official?
I think it's unofficial. That's what they consider game day visits, but yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Want to give us any insight on anything?
Oh, I don't know. Just look out in the coming days. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Hey, congratulations, man. Good job tonight. Dan, back up to you.
Thank you, Terry. And let's wrap this one up right now. Peabody is a winner. 37-6 is the final score. Peabody has won this, and that's going to wrap this one up. We appreciate you listening. For Terry Clement, I'm Dan Hughes. Good evening, everybody.